Hi everyone, I'm here with your 732 lesson, How Can I Write It? Distributed Property. In lesson 731, you looked at how mathematical magic tricks work by using inverse operations. In this lesson, you will connect algebra tile pictures to algebraic expressions. An algebraic expression is another way to represent a mathematical situation. Consider these questions today as you work with your team. How can I visualize it? How can I write it? How can I express this situation efficiently? 791. Today you will consider a more complex math magic trick. The table you use to record your steps will have only 2 trials, but it will add a new column to represent the algebra tiles with an algebraic expression. To begin this activity, get a 732 resource page from your teacher. Then, work with your team to choose 2 different numbers for the trials. Decide how to write algebraic expressions that represent what is happening in each step. So if we flip over to your resource page, for trial 1, I would like you to do 3. And for trial 2, I would like you to use 12. Okay, so go ahead and you'll fill out the trials. And then we're going to do the algebraic expressions together. Okay, if you're back with me, you've tried your trials. So let's look at the algebraic expressions. We have x. So x is our algebraic expression. Here we have our x plus 7 tiles. Now, for step 3 is where we triple the result. So we have 3 groups of x plus 7. Or you could have written it as 3x plus 21 because we have 3 x tiles and 21 unit tiles. Here, I'm going to write it both ways. We still have 3 groups of our x plus 7 plus an additional 9, or we have 3x plus 30 because we have 30 unit tiles total. Here, our step was to divide by 3. So you could have 3x plus 30 divided by 3, or you could have 3x plus 10. And then finally, your final answer would be 10. So notice there are different ways to write these algebraic expressions. We're going to get a little more practice with those. $792. For this number trick, the steps and trials are left for you to complete by using the algebraic expressions. To start, copy the table below on your paper and build each step with algebra tiles. So, there's no resource page for this, so you are going to follow the directions on the paper. So you want to build them with algebra tiles. A. Describe steps 1, 2, and 3 in words. So go ahead and try and describe steps 1, 2, and 3 with words. Okay, so I'm going to write mine down here. Step 1 is pick a number. Step 2 is add 4 tiles, or just add 4. And step 3 is multiply by 2. B says, look at the algebra tiles you used to build step 3. Write a different expression to represent those tiles. So go ahead and use your algebra tiles and write a different expression. So if you're back with me, you tried B. So B is 2 times the quantity of x plus, try part B, which is step 3, 2 times the quantity of x plus 4. You would write 2x plus 8. That's another way to write the same step. C, what tiles do you have to add to build step 4? Complete steps 4, 5, and 6. So go ahead and try steps 4, 5, and 6. So step 4 should have said add 12. Step 5 is divide by 2. Step 6 is subtract original number. Part D says complete 2 trials and record them in the chart. So let's do 5 and 21 for your 2 trials. So go ahead and do that. Okay, if you're back with me, you finished your chart. We're going to take a look at 793. It says in step 3 of the last magic trick, problem 792, you rewrote the expression 2 times the quantity of x plus 4 as 2 times the quantity, or 2x plus 8. Can all expressions like 2 times the quantity of x plus 4 be rewritten without parentheses? For example, can 3 times the quantity of x plus 5 be rewritten without parentheses? Build 3 times the quantity of x plus 5 with tiles and write another expression to represent it. Does this work for all expressions? So we have 3 times the quantity of x plus 5. So go ahead and try to build this with algebra tiles. If you don't have algebra tiles, you can always draw them. Okay, if you're back with me, you've built it and tried to answer it. So if we were to have okay, so we have one group of x plus 5, but we actually have 3 groups because that's on outside of the parentheses. So I'm going to draw another one. And I got to draw my third one. Remember, I'm shading them because they're positive. So in total, you would count up how many x tiles we would have, which would be 3x, and how many unit tiles we would have, which is 15. So 3x plus 15 would be your way. It does work for all other expressions, and we're going to save that to finish talking about that in class. As always, if you have any questions, please email me, and when you're done, please make sure you upload pictures of the lesson to Google Classroom.